College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the USF Bulls offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Let's talk for a second here about USF. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a three-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of data. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Tulsa's offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team.
Turning it on! They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Tulsa trying to move the chains on third and short.
Here we go.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Alford. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Tulsa move the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Go straight ahead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He'll do it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. He'll keep it himself. Goes out behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Floating away. Looking left. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Single. Set.
They go to the ground. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on its way. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed.
He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offensive momentum. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Let's go.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Patriot.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Alford. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had them. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
You
make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. From midfield, looking for room. And the returner goes down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps looking downfield. Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gets it to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulsa! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team has put everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react when getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Here we go.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Alford. Going for it all. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a
the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start. Going downfield for the big play. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And back to the air on 2nd down. This one's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gee. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield, like they did right there. Give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. He's got him. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Slings it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. The Golden Hurricane to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Alford. Catch in the middle, it's Nicholson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own. He'll take a shot. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Clinton. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's going to run it. Got a first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Scrambling away. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. 3rd down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll go to the ground. There he goes! Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Trying to play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bulls will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to throw. It's Clinton. Makes the catch. He saw man coverage, and the idea, just get it to my receiver as quickly as I can and let him work, David.
See man and see the cushion and see the guy backed up a little bit. Now I know I can get it to him right now.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's McLaughlin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Complete on 3rd down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, South Florida. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They'll leave it with him. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, it's Clinton. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the right. Got him, and nobody's close.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep shucking it.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Give to the running back. mercy on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
Line trumpet. Line city.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Clinton. Rushes on him. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field.
Ready.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Tulsa got it rolling on the ground with the last play. Let's see if they go back to it. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Here we go.
The give and tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beat, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominant. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why